What's up everyone, and welcome to Jayconomics. My name is Jay and it's a pleasure to meet all of you. On this channel, we take a look at anything related to finance with a strong focus on investing. So if that sounds like something you want to be a part of, then please consider subscribing and liking this video to help me on my quest to befriend the big, bad YouTube algorithm. What's up everyone, and welcome back to Jayconomics. In this video, we're going to talk about an undervalued growth stock being labeled the small cap DOORDASH, or the Uber of things, in Canada. Before we get into it, if you want to grow your portfolio exponentially, be sure to check out our Smart Money Squad Patreon. There are various tiers for your goals and budget. You get my buy and sell alerts instantly, my weekly watch list and entry points every Sunday, as well as updates throughout the week whenever I see something interesting in the market, and of course, access to the private Discord. The link for that is in the description below. We also have a free Discord with over 3,000 investors, so be sure to join that. And we are also on Instagram as well, so hit us up at Jayconomics with a follow on IG. Those links are also in the description below. So make that thumbs up turn blue and subscribe if you're new. It really does help the channel grow. And now without further ado, let's get into the video. So the company we're going to talk about today is ParcelPaltechnologies. ParcelPal is a leader in the growing technology and logistics industry. What ParcelPal is doing is that they're basically seamlessly connecting consumers to businesses where they have access to the goods they love anytime, anywhere, in an hour or less. ParcelPal offers on-demand delivery of merchandise from leading retailers, restaurants, medical marijuana dispensaries, and liquor stores in Vancouver, Calgary, Toronto, and soon in major cities Canada-wide, as well as a small footprint in the United States in Everett, Washington. So there's going to be the expansion to other major Canadian cities, and US expansion is also in the plans. They've also got partnerships with Amazon, Shopify, Afria, London Drugs, right? So these are big name partners. Now, people's expectations have radically changed as of late, with Amazon completely changing the game with their Prime 2-day and same-day deliveries. As time goes on, the competition in this space will become fierce, and same-day deliveries, and even within a certain amount of hours, will become the norm. A disruptive logistics company like ParcelPal will reap the benefits. ParcelPal operates both the B2B segment and B2C segment. Now, on the business-to-business side, the value add is pretty simple. ParcelPal offers on-demand deliveries through business partnerships. So say, for example, a brick-and-mortar store that wouldn't have the capability to offer delivery services could partner with ParcelPal to offer same-day delivery. It's a win-win-win for the retailer, customer, and of course, ParcelPal. Now, in terms of market opportunities, well, let's take a look at some of the numbers here. I want you to read these with me. All right, so 61% of shoppers want their order within 1 to 3 hours. 56% of online consumers between the ages of 18 and 34 expect same-day delivery or faster. 25% of customers are willing to pay a significant premium for this service. And 72% of retailers do not offer same-day delivery or faster. Right? So there's clearly a very high demand for this. And this industry is primed, pun intended, for, more players coming into this space. And with the e-commerce trend becoming normalized and heavily accelerated due to the global situation, I just don't see a world in which ParcelPal isn't able to take full advantage of this. You got retail, you got food, prescription deliveries, etc. The opportunities here are endless, and here is an interesting graphic that compares some competitors. Now, you can see that ParcelPal will definitely give you the most bang for your buck. All right, so now we're going to take a look at the financials. So let's start with the balance sheet. So as of September 30th, ParcelPal's cash position was pretty weak, right? And they've got a good amount of current liabilities, a total of $2.2 million that it needs to pay soon. Now, to address this, ParcelPal did a private placement of $250,000 USD and also opened up a line of credit for $5 million US to help with its cash position and debt issue. As the share price rises to reflect what is closer to where I think it should be, it's very possible that the company eventually will do a raise in the future. Now, whether this happens or not, it is what it is. I can't predict the future, but either way, this wouldn't bother me one bit, as this is just part of the small cap game. Now, in terms of revenue, the company has shown growth in revenue every single year and is expecting a record year in 2020. For the 9 months of 2020, ParcelPal has already exceeded the reported total revenue of $4 million. The last 3 months of the year are typically the most lucrative for ParcelPal. The reasons are obvious: Black Friday and holiday shopping, compounded with the effects of the global illness, which is forcing lockdown cities to order everything through delivery. As you can see here in this graph to the right, the company has projected about $3 million plus in revenue for the last 3 months of 2020, according to their investor deck. Now, finally, the company has reported in the last 3 months of 2020, 3 profitable months in a row. This is a massive accomplishment because the company still reported a $1 million loss during July to September 2020. The profitability is likely due to a combination of record revenue in the last 3 months of 2020 and increasing margins by cutting costs. Now, on January 14th, ParcelPal announced that it had signed 2 more companies on board, one in the paleo space and one meal delivery service, which are higher margin customers for ParcelPal, which is obviously, what we want to see. CEO Rich Wheelis had this to say about the accomplishment and the vision ahead. And I quote, "I am happy to continue to sign more B2B customers to help sustain the improvement in operating performance, which was recently highlighted by 3 consecutive months of profitability. While we continue to sign additional new customers in Canada, we will also endeavor to push for expansion into the United States and other territories as opportunities arise, as we look to create additional value for our shareholders." Now, this is what I like to see. Rich seems like a really kind of like, put your head down and just kind of get results, right? You work, you're not flashy, kind of like a blue chip kind of CEO, and so this is kind of what I like to see here. He really has his eye on the prize. In terms of upcoming catalysts for ParcelPal, well, the company is going to release their financials soon, and we're going to get to see how well the company did after reporting their 3 months of profitability in their NR. Next, there's going to be more partnerships, of course, with companies. There's going to be PR, there's going to be marketing. And of course, as we talked about before, this whole trend of online delivery, this is not going away. This is only going to grow. It's going to be even bigger after the pandemic because it's going to keep growing. This is going to be the norm, right? It's becoming the norm. And so, capitalizing on the trend and really growing the business exponentially from here is going to be huge for ParcelPal. And then longer term, I'm sure there's going to be some sort of uplisting if this kind of growth continues. ParcelPal is reporting profits and a year likely close to $8 million in revenue, which means that given its market cap of $13 million, it's trading at around a 1.6 price to sales ratio, which is extremely low for a growth company reporting 200% growth in revenue. Additionally, the company has reported profits, which is kind of unheard of for a $13 million market cap company. The company operates on fundamentals, much more than hype, which honestly is a breath of fresh air in this insane market and makes it a much better long play in my opinion. ParcelPal also has a very large number of employees, 200 plus, for such a small market cap. Fair value in my mind should be much closer to like a $50 million market cap given the 3 points above. That would trade at about a 5 to 6 times price to sales. So yeah, I believe that this is extremely undervalued and overlooked right now in the market. And 2021, I believe, is going to be a great year for ParcelPal and its stock. I currently own 38,000 shares of ParcelPal at 15 cents Canadian, and I'm looking forward to watching this company grow. Now, by the way, I did reach out to the CEO, Rich Wheelis, on Twitter and pretty much invited him to come onto the show, onto the channel. And so he did reply, and he seems to be interested in kind of discussing. So let me know if you guys would like to see me bring Rich onto the channel and interview him. So that wraps it up for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and that it gave you a good insight into why ParcelPal has a lot going for it as a long hold play in my portfolio. And guys, if this video brought you some value, these deep dive videos do take a long time to make, so if you could please hit that like button for me, it really does help the channel a lot. And if you want more content like this, then don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell to be notified when any new video comes out. And of course, check out the Patreon if you want access to all of the perks like our awesome Discord server and access to all of my stocks and plays in a timely fashion, and much, much more. And until next time, take care and invest smart.